Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is the Traveler's Guide to Media, and I'm the host, Wayne, with my co-host,
Jacob. Hello, everyone. I'm your local idiot. I'm also going to be the comic relief here and there whenever I find it appropriate or inappropriate. I don't really care how you feel. I'm going to just be haha funny.
Yeah, basically, if you're coming here for a podcast that's going to be family-friendly, click away, because this is definitely not going to be family-friendly,
No.
Unless you're very demented. Then stick around.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I don't recommend this if you have children. Don't be listening to it because there's going to be a lot of cursing in it, because I curse like a sailor and I have no filter. Sorry.
Yep, so that's what you can expect out of us. One thing we're going to be talking about is anime, movies, video games, etc. And we're going to see how far we can get in this without going completely off the rails. Be prepared we might only last 5 minutes before everything goes.
Yeah, I give it about 5-10 minutes max.
Yep, definitely. I mean, we're already kind of off the rails. But anyway, I'm going to start off with this lead here. Okay, what is your favorite anime currently that you're watching, or what you have been watching that you've been interested in? Jacob.
Oh, you were talking to me. I thought you were talking to the fucking ghost that's in the corner. I would say currently right now Free Run. Well, right now I'm kind of binge watching like 2 separate anime, either Free Run or Free Run right now.
Nice, very good anime. I'm only a couple episodes in, but it's honestly pretty good so far from where I've been.
How far are you in it?
Like 5 episodes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm behind.
No shit.
I am behind.
I'm like episode 18. Well, I mean, technically compared to the rest of the world, I'm completely behind them too. I'm only like episode 18.
Okay, so I can catch up to you pretty quickly.
If you've got the time, yeah.
Yeah? I got time someday. Whenever I'm also editing. But, oh well.
I mean, if I'm not watching that, I'm watching... I didn't even know it fucking existed until, like, yesterday. Or, no, not yesterday. About 3 days ago. It was called Lord Marksman and Vanitas.
Ooh.
I was going to say that it's an isekai, but it's not. I'm just thinking about a different one. It's not what I expected it to be. You'd have to watch it. You don't know it, so we're not going to discuss it. Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, if we don't know it, we're sorry. We will discuss it in time. At least one of us has had to have completed the anime, or at least be up to date. Do you really have your fucking phone on with this shit?
That was not supposed to go.
It did.
Oh well. Now everyone knows my...
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. He happens to be a little bit impolite when it comes to these situations.
Says the fucking sailor over here.
Eat me.
Yummy. So that's a good introduction to Jacob.
I mean, I guess there's more to me than just my sailor mouth, but sure. I have personality.
Somewhere deep inside.
And a bodacious ass. Anyway.
Yep.
Anyway, where the hell was I? I lost track. If I ever had it to begin with.
Oh crap.
No, seriously, I've lost track of where we were.
Yeah, so I'll pick up right here and we'll continue. And basically, a little bit about me now. Anime I've actually just finished was Solo Leveling. I just finished that.
Okay, I've completed that up to season 1, where basically he just becomes the Shadow Monarch.
Yep.
Essentially the whole arise edgelord shit. I'm into that.
Oh, it gets really edgy edgelord. It gets to the extreme.
Dude, I've seen bits and pieces for like the manga, and I think I've seen the ending for it, for the manhwa, and it threw me for a loop. I'm not going to tell you about it, but please continue.
But yeah, I've just finished Solo Leveling. I started on Fire Force.
Oh yeah, because I told you how it tied into Soul Eater.
Yep, I started on that. Other genres I'm into is I love gender benders for some odd reason. I love anything fantasy, isekai, anything like that. I'm always into.
That's
that
always
stuff.
a big one, dude. You say isekai, you're gonna hit pretty much a pretty big demographic.
You're gonna hit a big demographic with that. I know, but I also like the little hole in the wall animes too. Also like comedy romances.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's a good sweet spot for that. I love to cry.
I don't like those all that much. It's like my biggest thing, like you, is like the fantasy aspect of it, like the isekais. But it doesn't always have to be isekai. It could be something like Frieren, like I was talking about. But also, like the comedic ones are awesome. Like one of the first comedy ones I watched was Ghost Stories, and it just I almost pissed myself laughing at that. And one of the biggest ones, the biggest scenes in that anime that still tickles the shit out of me, and it's fucked up. It's just him saying, "Run like there's a black man chasing you," and the little kid's just going, it's just... Well, at least we know he's not racist. Like, Jesus, fuck, what were they thinking when they dubbed this? And then I got in depth about it. It's like, oh, they were just given free reign as long as they kept the core element of the story to it. It's like, yeah, that explains a lot. Because for the longest time, I thought, wow, this is the actual translation. Yeah, no, I was stupid for thinking that. You would think that I would know better, but at the time, I fucking didn't.
And also, that's probably one of the best things to come out of a Texas anime studio.
That's even the crazier part. It came out of a fucking Texas studio.
You wouldn't think it would be coming out of Texas.
With some of the shit that they... Nah.
Sorry for anyone in Texas. Not really, but sorry.
Like, well, I mean, them fuckers are crazy. Like, I mean, where we're at, like, it gets bad, but not that kind of bad.
Yeah, for real. Holy crap.
Jesus. But yeah, no, it's just that kind of off the wall anime was like one of my favorite. Anyway, I totally lost my train of thought where I was going to go with that. Now I'm going to ask you a question, Wayne.
Sure, go for it.
What was the first anime that got you started? I'm going to actually ask you two questions, but this is going to be my first one. What was the first anime that got you started on your journey?
First anime that got me started on my journey was actually Sailor Moon. That was my first anime.
That was the first for a lot of people. I know a lot of people who is like, yeah, I watched Sailor Moon. That's where it started for me. I'm like, I mean, that's great and all. The whole magical girl like trope and stuff is fine. It's not my cup of tea personally. I mean, there's some that I watch, like, was it Am I a Zombie?
Am I a Zombie? Korewa Zombie desu ka?
Yeah. Yes. But that's only for the comedy aspect of it.
I freaking love that, though.
But the thing is, the whole point was, like, it kind of makes fun of that trope while at the same time maintaining its own storyline. Because it doesn't start off with the magical girl trope. It just rolls happens. In out of fucking nowhere. It's like, when did this become a magical girl anime? And it's like, well, it is and isn't. It's a magical girl, but it's a dude who gets the fucking powers out of fucking nowhere.
Exactly.
It's just off the wall like that.
Kind of like where.
But yeah, no, I don't do the whole magical girl trope all that often. There's only one, and it was what's the word I'm looking for? Traumatizing. And I think you know which one.
Magica Magica.
Yeah, Madoka Magica.
Yeah, definitely that.
I'm like, oh, this is great. This is actually kind of neat.
What the fuck?
Crunch. Bit her fucking head off. Like, oh, she felt every bit of that until her fucking soul gem was crushed.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Ow. Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah. That was rough.
Yeah, no, it was.
Second question. Go for it.
Well, actually, I'm going to answer the question as well. I just only find it funny.
All right.
I would say that the anime that got me started on my journey was... God, this is going to fucking date me. Ronin Kenshin.
Very, very good anime for a starter.
Not the new one, the old one.
The original.
The original.
The OG.
Not the Samurai X or the new... Oh, God, don't even get me started on that horse shit. They fucked that up with Samurai X. They tried to remake it and failed at doing so. The newer one is a lot better. It actually remains true to the original.
Yeah.
However, I'm still holding my breath. I haven't watched all of it yet, but it seems to be holding true.
Definitely.
But yeah, the original Ronin Kenshin is where it started for me, and it's just... I don't know why. It doesn't have magic. It doesn't have fantasy. It's mostly a... what do they call that? Time period anime?
The time period is what probably would drag you into it.
Yeah, it was a time period anime. It's got some like fantasy-esque type things to it, but it mostly revolves around the what is it? The start of the Meiji era?
Yeah, Meiji. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because it was the end. Yeah, because it stopped at the Edo and then
moved
on to the Meiji era because that was the era of governance, the fall of the shogunate.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that is correct.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where it started for me. And my second question for you, since this is multimedia, what are your what video game genres typically? Just to give the folks at home an idea of what to expect and what topics you're most knowledgeable.
All right. Games I really enjoy playing currently is like I love simulation. I love simulation games, like cozy farm games right now, but I also like racing games like that and trucking games. I also really enjoy like top down, like
third person overview.
Third person overview games, like kind of like Cult of the Lamb, for instance.
Cult of the Lamb, Diablo,
and all that. I really enjoy games like that.
The original Fallout.
Yeah, the original.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but those games, those will suck me in a lot quicker than others. Like, I'm not like a FPS kind of guy by now.
Oh fuck, that's all I ever play. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I will go off on some CS:GO sometimes, but Counter-Strike 2 now.
Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that's a whole bag of worms.
Yeah.
Bag of worm. Okay, whatever. Bag of worms will work.
Bag of shit.
Bag of shit, bag of worms, whatever. I derailing everything.
Yeah, what's your game genre?
I thought I just fucking said it. It's like FPS.
Yeah.
Essentially, the more I can get integrated into the game itself, the happier I am. Typically, it's first-person shooters. Now, genre-wise, it can revolve around generally anything. I've played racing games. This is also going to date me. The last racing game that I played was Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Very good game in the series.
Yeah, but that was for the PS2. Jesus Christ, dude. We're at the PS5.
Best freaking console ever, though.
Well, I mean, yeah. It is. Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Okay, anyway. I will be texting on my phone from time to time because, I have a life and significant others and...
Yep, same.
such. So if I seem a little distracted at times, it's probably because I am. I'm sorry. Not sorry. You'll get over it, or you won't. I don't care. I do love you. I'm sorry.
Even though he's never met you, he loves you in some way or form. Oh, yeah.
I've got at least the tiniest grain of sand. the tiniest grain of sand.
Oh, shit.
No, I don't mean to be rude. It's just I do have, I do have to get distracted every once in a while.
Yeah, we do have other obligations besides this. This is mainly for fun, but if y'all...
We're essentially just seeing where this goes.
Exactly.
If it goes nowhere, fine, we're still going to do it. If it goes somewhere, great. We'll just keep doing it. Either way, we're still going to be doing this, whether you like it or not.
Oh, yeah,
so,
definitely.
you're stuck with us, bitch.
I know we're dicks. Can't help it. Love us.
We don't mean nothing by it, I promise. Okay, so where were we again?
Okay, let's talk about Need for Speed Most Wanted, and then went to...
Oh, yeah. Okay. I have regained the railings of this train of craziness bullshit. Okay, so the last racing game I played was Need for Speed Most Wanted. I typically revolve around FPS, but that can range from anywhere from like actual like shooter games like Far Cry. The most notable one that I played for Far Cry at least was I want to say I did play 6. Yeah. I played Far Cry 6. That's the most notable one for me. My favorite, I'm gonna give a favorite just because. Like I'll give a favorite for first person. My favorite first person currently is technically it is a first person. It's Into the Radius. It's a VR game.
Oh, neat. Considering my Oculus is kind of screwed up right now.
Wait, your Oculus is busted?
It started tripping my computer out and crashing it.
Okay, so the Oculus isn't busted. Your computer is just stupid.
Well, computer's fine now ever since I unplugged the Oculus.
This seems like a situation of, it's not you, it's me. I'm the problem.
The Oculus was the problem.
Well, you've got to... Do you know what's wrong with it?
Something was tripping it out. The error was involving game controller. And I had all the game controllers except for the Oculus unplugged. Because it registers the Oculus as a game controller.
The Oculus itself?
Yes, it registers the Oculus as a game controller itself.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and in the logs, it was registering it was registering a game controller, and that was the only controller that was hooked up at the time.
I don't understand how it registers that as a controller. Like, I mean, I get it's got like the motion tracking and shit like that, but I don't understand how it's a controller in and of itself, because it doesn't work like that.
I know, it's basically a display.
Yeah.
That tracks you, but yes, it registers in the system as a controller.
That's fucking dumb. I'm glad I stick with the PSVR 2.
Yeah.
I would get a headache, migraine, and then an aneurysm trying to fix that shit.
Yeah, so I might ditch the Oculus ecosystem and go with the Valve Index Net. Just
Isn't there a VR that's coming out? A newer one? There's like supposed to be a newer one. I can't remember.
There's always something to VR world. I can't remember why they.
Oh fuck! It wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't Valve. It was something else. I don't know. I saw it somewhere, but some company somewhere was making a VR set. It was like its own little, what'd you call it, an ecosystem?
Yeah.
It's its own system, but it works on like multiple platforms. If I'm remembering right, or am I being? Did I just get fake news?
You might have. I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ! Did I get fake news? Shit.
I swear.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter because they're currently, if I remember right, the Sony is actually making the PSVR 2 multi-platform. They've already started with Steam.
Okay.
But, like, you can actually get the app for it. I haven't tested it myself. I don't really have. I'm a console. I play console. He mostly does PC, but I play console, so I don't really fuck with any of that much. Like, I can build my own PC, and I can do it well. It's just I'm a broke bitch. Let's just put it that way. I'm a broke bitch. I can't afford that. But yeah, they've got an app on Steam for the PSVR 2. From what I read, it doesn't work that well though. Anyway, we've gone completely off the original topic, which was anime. I'm sorry, my autistic. Well, no, not autistic. My ADHD hyperfocus is fucking video games. It's always going to be video games. I will drive it in that direction. In hellfire if I have to.
He's not lying. I've known him for a while, and this is...
Dude, my first fucking video game was Legend of Zelda. That shit was life-changing for me.
And mine was Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Link to the Past for me. That was the first one. Then I actually got to play the original Zelda. Yeah, The Adventure of Link.
Neat.
I think. No, Jesus, I can't. Anyway, again, derailed. Where were we at in that discussion?
Oh, dear Jesus. And this is what I meant by we're going to derail and maybe get back on the rails.
I highly doubt it. We're going to have to find a new track. I got the memory of a goldfish, so...
Yeah, so do I. Adulthood
what
sucks.
Were we? No shit.
Oh, crap.
Because I know the discussion, or not the discussion, the question I asked your favorites.
My favorite genre of video games, wasn't it? Or something like that?
Something along that line.
Yeah.
You essentially were like top-down, third-person overview, and I was saying FPS. Didn't always used to be that way, but once I discovered the genre, I got sucked in.
Oh, yeah. Now, I did burn up some Grand Theft Auto San Andreas growing up.
Jesus Christ. I never played the Grand Theft Auto. Well, no, that's a lie. I did play San Andreas. I played Saints Row. That's what I played before it got uber goofed to fuck. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about anime.
Yeah.
This isn't all about video games. It's supposed to be mostly anime with tie-in to video games and other media. Which brings me to my next portion of media. Movies.
Movies?
Yes, movies. What is your favorite genre?
My favorite genre of movies? Oh, dear Jesus. Oh,
it can be one, it can be multiple. It doesn't have to be just one.
I mean, I love animated films. I don't know why that's usually what I go for is like an animated film.
Considering we're both heavily into anime, that would make sense. Yeah. Mine is also animated.
For animated films, well, films in general, my all-time favorite movie I'm always going to return to is probably going to be Kiki's Delivery Service. That's
a good one, yeah.
That's one I just keep on coming back to.
I mean, any Studio Ghibli is very much on the list.
Yeah.
Just because of the animation quality as well as just the storytelling in and of itself. Oh, unfortunately, mine doesn't fall within the Studio Ghibli. I mostly deal... Another thing that you will come to know about me is I am nuts about the zombie apocalypse genre. Anything zombie apocalypse, I'm either going to read about it, I'm going to play it, or I'm going to watch it. That is my biggest topic that I will talk about if I have the fucking chance. Mine is not animated. It is... Well, actually, no. There are some animated ones. It revolves, like, floats closer towards the sphere of the video game. The Resident Evil.
Oh, yes. Good series. Very good series.
I know there's people out there who have their criticisms about the Resident Evil series. I think it's great for what it was. It was never meant to be a video game adaptation. Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Adaptation.
Yeah, exactly. That word right there. It was never meant to be a video game adaptation. It was meant to be a thing in and of itself that revolves around the same universe.
Mm-hmm.
And for what it is, it's fucking phenomenal. I loved it until they started bringing all the fucking video game characters into it. Leon, Chris, Claire. I didn't mind Jill being in it in the second one. Or yeah, it was the second one because that's whenever she's actually in Raccoon City. I fucking forgot. But yeah, I didn't mind Jill being in it. She wasn't actually Jill, like video game wise, but I like the addition. Whereas like Claire, they tried to play Claire off as Claire. They tried to play Leon off as Leon. That pissed me off so bad about that. Oh fuck!
You have again. That's all right.
I have a lot of opinions. I have a lot of opinions, and I have a lot of things to say.
Now, me feeding into that, I've played a lot of the Resident Evil games. I've not beat most of them, but the one I have beaten is RE7.
Resident Evil 7?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are you talking about you're talking about the remake, where he's in, what is it, the Louisiana swamp?
Yep.
You playing as, oh, what the fuck is his name? Ethan Winters.
Yeah, Ethan.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Ethan Winters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've played and beat 7. No, I did have some help with that. I was actually playing that one live, but...
What, 7?
Yes.
Oh, boy. What ones haven't I played? I didn't play the one where... Is it the original Resident Evil? Or is that a prequel? I don't know. There's so many prequels, sequels, and all over the fucking equals. I can't keep track anymore.
Yeah, there's a spider web whenever it comes to...
Some of them don't even fucking attach. Like, with the remakes for, like, 7 and Village, they don't even... There's references, like Chris showing up in Village. Or, no, he actually showed up at 7 as well, whenever he rescued Ethan. But it doesn't even really tie into the original Resident Evil video game. I mean, there is an umbrella, because whenever he comes in on the fucking chopper, the fucking logo's on the damn chopper.
Yep.
But, like, I like the fact that they moved away from that and we're trying something different.
Yeah.
Like, there's a presence, but not an overwhelming one. But I don't know. I'm one for tradition when it comes to those games, but I don't want the same. It's a contradiction. I don't want the same fucking thing over and over again. I don't want, it's a bioweapon, terror, umbrella, BSAA. I don't want all that all the time. 7 was a refresher, and then, with the addition of Village, was really great. However, I don't like the fact that they did Rose's story with it. They should have did its own thing, not just the DLC. Which I did play that to an extent. I didn't beat it because I played the R version. It was fucking amazing. But I played it, I didn't finish it, and I just didn't like it.
I got you.
And like I said, I will zombie apocalypse, people. I will go deep dive into that shit.
You will.
Where the hell were we again?
All right, we was trying to come off of zombies when we dove back in head first.
We nosedive into that shit. Well, I did.
You crashed the plane, dude. You crashed the freaking plane into it.
Kobe.
Jesus
too
Christ.
Soon. Too soon.
Nah.
Anyway.
Too soon. Oh.
Yeah, talking about video games will get me into it.
All right.
Okay.
Back on track.
I mean, there is a zombie anime.
There is.
High School of the Dead, but it's very fan service. I like it. It's cool. I like the concept of the story. Well, not really. I like the story behind it. It's just very fan service.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind that so much. It's just there's a time for it. And while it found times for it, it's just it took it away from me. It took the story away a little bit.
I gotcha.
I still love that anime. It's just I have a tolerance to how much I should.
I gotcha. Now that does lead me into there's an anime that's like that. Well, not like that, but it's based around zombies. I cannot remember the name of it to save my life right now, but basically,
Is it the Zombie Idol one?
no. It starts off you're basically inside this girl's head.
Oh, I think I know which one you're
Yeah.
talking about, where basically she's crazy and she thinks everything is normal.
Everything's freaking normal,
But as the anime goes on, there's little bits and cracks that you can
yeah,
find.
everything kind of starts to fall apart.
Yeah. Like, you don't notice it in the first episode, but, like, as, like, the episodes go on, you'll find parts and pieces that, it's like, why does that look like this? Or why is that there? Or what the hell is that?
Yeah, I mean, even in the first
Just, like, off in the distance or, like, off to the side. You
yeah.
don't really, it's not in your face. It's like, shit makes you question it. I know what anime you're talking about.
Yeah, I kind of like animes like that, because it's just, like, it's peaceful at first. You're like, hey, this is going to be a nice little thing. You're like, wait.
It starts to get darker and darker. And it's like, whoa, okay, what's really going on here? And then it ensnares you and then strangles your ass.
Like The Promised Neverland as well.
Oh, fucking Christ, don't even. Or, better one, Made in Abyss.
Oh, dear Jesus. Oh, my God. The freaking sickness on there.
People, if you know, you know. I'm sorry, I'm not going to sit here and explain it to you.
Oh, my God.
That shit is horrifying if you watch all of it.
I actually had to turn that anime off after watching it for a few episodes and then come back to it because I was like, whoa.
I fucking cried.
I mean, you see a little girl with blood gushing out of her eyes at one point.
That wasn't even the one that really fucked with me.
Yeah.
That wasn't the part that fucked with me. I get that. It was like, because they explained how the stratums work.
Yes.
It wasn't even that. It was like the backstory of like some of the characters. And then like, I can't remember the one character. They fucking essentially they essentially killed her because she was just a blob of she was just a kid.
She was
just a fucking kid and then got turned into that fucking blob. And then her friend was like, basically became a fucking fuzzy bunny. That's adorable.
Yeah.
And whenever you like figure out the backstory behind that, and then they go and they're like, kind of put all of her stuffies around her and then just fucking annihilate her and just an instant, I fucking cried because I thought she was cute. She was just a little blob girl.
She was adorable.
Cute.
But yeah,
I broke down from that.
That one killed me too. And the people behind that anime, they're fucking genius. I mean, the art style, the music.
I don't know about genius, but twisted, yes. Assholes, definitely. Fucking sick, oh yeah. But geniuses, I don't know.
The music and the art and everything, it's just it gives you a false sense of security. False sense of security.
Yeah, and then it goes super fucking dark. They murdered her. I got emotionally invested in this character. I was heavily emotionally invested. And then they just fucking obliterate her with a ray gun. This is what true heartbreak sounds like, ladies.
It really is. It really is what true heartbreak is.
At least for me. And that's what leads me to trust issues.
I think a lot of the anime genre will bring you issues.
There are some. Well, I'm not going to say some. There's a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my.
That will also lead me into my next genre is like the kind of darker, more horror-esque kind of anime. Prime example would be Another. That's the one that got me started in the horror anime. I don't watch a lot of them, but that one in particular is
Okay.
Just because of how the story progresses, develops, and what it really revolves. It's essentially, I don't know, have you watched it?
I've not watched Another yet, but you can give a brief description.
It essentially revolves around a class, specifically one class that is...
Okay.
I don't remember the exact specifics, but they have like a specific number of students, and every so often, they'll have an odd number of students, but the student does not exist. They are not. They are said to be a dead, or not really a dead student, a spirit of the dead.
Okay.
And whenever they enter the class curse then sometimes it's not all that. Sometimes it's 1, 2 people die. it really depends. Mostly they end up dying in weird, strange acts. It can be the students, and it can be the people that are related to, even tangentially or associate them. It could be their best friends, their family. Mostly it's family revolving, or if not the students themselves.
Yeah.
But so many will die within the school year, and then once the school year is up, it resets, and the ghost of the spirit of the dead will vanish, and nobody will remember them.
Oh crap!
Yeah, see, that's the fucked up part about it, is nobody remembers them at the end of it at
Oh.
all. Like, they just vanish from existence unless you can figure out who is the spirit and kill them, because they have like a physical form, so they can die.
Yeah.
But once you kill them, you forget, you will eventually forget them, and it typically revolves, or it doesn't necessarily. Well, spoiler alert: in the anime itself, like the current iteration of the curse, it's not even a fucking student. It's a damn teacher. It's the teacher.
Oh shit!
And it's the main protagonist's sister, and he's a student of the class. His sister doesn't exist. She's never existed. She was never real to begin with. He never had a sister. But the spirit of the dead took that on as the persona and became the teacher for that year.
Oh.
Yeah, no, and the way they fucking die is mwah, oh, amazing. Like, there was one scene, it's infamous. Everybody out there who has watched it or knows this anime probably has seen it in one form or another. The umbrella to the eye. There's a girl, she's like running down some steps. She has an umbrella. She slips. She falls. As she's falling, her umbrella falls and drops and it lands on the handle, and it just sits there, and she falls eye socket first onto the fucking tip. This isn't like some safety umbrella. This is like a metal tip fucking spike umbrella through the brain, and she's at the bottom of the steps. She just twitches, and she's at the bottom of the step. If you watch I think you can actually see it.
Oh,
like the spike
shit.
is sticking out the back of her fucking head, and it's through her
Shit.
eye. Another one was I don't remember. She's like a nurse. She fell in an elevator, and basically the elevator just pancaked. Just fucking dead on the spot. But yeah, there's different ways that different characters die. There was even, you know what? I'm not going to ruin it for you, because you might actually want to watch this. But there's some that are kind of like roundabout ways that they get killed, and then there's more direct, like with the.
I got you.
But in the manga, it's there's a little, but that's kind of the gist of it, with additional shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I yammer on about this shit forever if you let me.
Oh yeah.
Talking about horror, and I just went off about another. Jesus. That's really the only one that comes to horror-wise. Let's see. Another anime genre. I don't really get into the sports ones all that often. Like, I've touched on them briefly here and there, like Prince of Tennis, Haikuya.
Yeah.
There's a new one that just recently came out. It's a golf one. I don't remember.
Oh, that one. Yes. I forget the name of it, but I've watched some of that.
Yeah,
one.
there's no way I'm gonna fucking remember it, because it just did not count. There's also the basketball one.
Mm-hmm. Screw that.
There's a football one too, and I don't remember what. Eye Shield. I think that's what it is. It's Eye Shield 21, if I remember. I like I said, I touch on them, but I don't really watch them all that much.
Oh yeah.
Then there's like weird ones like Food Wars. It's like not really a sports one, but it's competitive.
It's competitive
around food.
Mm-hmm.
That one was really neat. Like,
that one's just fun to watch all together.
I actually walked in on my significant other watching it. It was the episode where they first introduced me.
Oh, Meet Me.
Yeah, when they first introduced Meet Me, I was like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. I started watching it, and I was like, I don't know if I can get into this. I watched a few episodes here and there, but I just like, I'll get into off the wall animes like that.
Yeah.
But like sports, I'm not really. I watch horror ones occasionally. Any isekai, I think that's a majority.
Oh yeah.
Like
anymore.
Yeah, anymore. Where the hell did that even start? Well, I think the original. I watched a video on this a while ago. Like there's like anime that was like how isekai all started.
Yeah.
Or how the genre started. It's like Inuyasha was one of them that was listed, but it's not really
It's not really an isekai.
It is and it is not.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
It's kind of right. Yeah, like you said, it kind of borderlines between an isekai and kind of like a fantasy anime.
Yeah.
A fantasy and an isekai. But the whole reason why I say that is because while it is an isekai in the fact that Kagome gets sent to another world, the difference is she can go back.
Yep.
The true essence of an isekai is you get reborn, summoned, what have you, into the world, but there's no way back.
Exactly.
And it doesn't have to be a necessarily. Well, actually, no. I think that's one of the pretenses. Is like it has to be a world of magic and story.
Yeah.
But in my head, it's like it doesn't even necessarily have to revolve around fantasy so much as it just has to revolve around aspect of you are summoned or brought forth to another world in one way or another, and you have no way home, or if there is a way home, it is unknown.
Nice. Yeah, but
I feel like I'm doing all the fucking talking. You've got it.
You're good. You're good. But yeah, but that's hey, honey. But anyway, yeah, that's basically did a good job of summing up isekais.
Hi.
But yeah, I think we are actually about out of time for today, folks.
Well, I mean, considering this is really our introduction episode.
Yeah.
We do plan on doing this every so often. I think we agreed on once a week.
Yeah, once a week if possible. If not, it'll be every other week, and we might try to do longer record sessions. I'll try to break them up into episodes if I can.
Yeah, we may speak on like specific topics. You know, it may only be one episode that the topic lasts.
Mm-hmm.
It could be multiple episodes depending on, you know, what the topic is about. It might not even be a topic. It might be about something very specific.
Yep.
But as of right now, this is just our introduction.
Yeah, it is. Basically, if you guys have any suggestions on like animes or anything like that that you would like for us to discuss, if we watched them, we'll gladly discuss them.
Yeah, but please keep in mind that at least one of us has to have either be current with it or has to have had completed it.
Yes.
Now, we will discuss it. We may not discuss it when you want it or, you know, the next episode or what have you, but we will get to it eventually. We do watch anime regularly, or even video games. If you have a video game you want us to discuss, or, you know, something about a video game, we're happy to discuss it, but we're more along the line of anime with tie-ins to other
media. So if it kind of goes into like, if that anime like brings you into music or something like that, we might tie that in a little bit, but we're not going to go heavy into like certain things.
Or I'll just ramble on forever about stupid shit that I like, but that's just my job. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically how this is going to go, and we're going to have different topics every week, or at least try to. If not, we'll let you know.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely let you know.
But yeah, and with that, I've been Wayne.
And I'm Jacob.
Mm-hmm. This is Jacob. And yeah, this has been the Traveler's Guide to Media
introductory episode. How did you like it? Let us know, and we'll see you later.
Adios, mi amigo. Ay, 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 ay.
Jesus fucking Christ.